Hey there, my friends. It's Jen Pitta with By the Shore Stamping. Welcome into another edition of our Facebook Live. Each week on Thursday at 2 p.m., I come live here on By the Shore Stamping to share with you a quick little project or some sort of product that I'm featuring, or just a little crafty tip or something along those lines. So today I'm actually playing with the Botanical Prints product medley again. That was the feature on my Teach Me Tuesday this week too. And many of you took up that really awesome sale price, which is currently on the medley, which I'll show you in a second, and got this kit, which is really, really pretty. And I think it gets a little bit lost in the catalog. So I'll show it to you again, and we are on sale. It's still on sale. As far as I know, it's still in stock, and it is just $42 for the full suite of products, and there's a lot of fun stuff. But today I've actually been playing with the black and white paper that I showed you on Tuesday, and I did some coloring. I've been coloring a lot the last couple of days. I actually find coloring super relaxing and anxiety reducing. So I'm fortunate right now that I'm not experiencing a whole lot of anxiety, surprisingly, at the moment. I'm, sheltered in place here and content playing with my craft supplies. So I haven't had a whole lot of anxiety, but I have been coloring a lot, and that does help me when I'm anxious. So I thought maybe some of you would like to see that as well. So hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me, and thanks for sharing, Linda. I always appreciate that. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this around and get you set up to see what we're gonna work on today. Again, it'll just be a quick little project, but I wanted to share. All right, hang on one second for me. Whoops, there we go. Okay, you can see my messy desk a little bit. So this is the suite of products, and I showed it in my Teach Me Tuesday this week. It is a full collection of product that you order all together. So none of this stuff is available individually. It's only available in the product medley. So hi Jan. And the medley comes with the stamp set. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it's got a couple of nice greetings as well as 3 images. It also has some dies. So now, mind you, a bundle with stamps and dies can usually cost between $30 and $50 all by itself. This one is probably, it's on a smaller side, so it would probably be like $30, $31.50 or something like that. So those are the dies that come with it. So you get the stamps, the dies, and then this is the paper, which is really what I'm playing with today. So absolutely, craft room is definitely my sanity room too, Linda. All right, so let's start with this stuff. So you get the paper, which, like I said, is what I'm going to be playing with today. Let me just show it to you quickly, getting all the little bits and stuff that I've already cut. So it's a combination of florally botanical kind of prints that, now see, like, this is all, the background is colored on this, so you could use it as it is, but you could also color in the gray parts here. So there's lots of opportunities with this. And then black and white, and then again, that's the back side. So you've got black and white on one side and color on the other. And then there's usually an opportunity on both sides for you to add color if you wanted to. Then there's this one, and this one. Whoops, I missed one. This one, and then this one, and then the black and white stripe. I don't know what it is with lemons and stripes, but I really love that combination. Then there's more flowers, more black and white, and then there's these, and again with the black and white. So I used this paper, but I'll show you in a second. Let me just finish showing you what's in the medley. Normally this medley is $70, and right now, while supplies last, it's on sale for just $42 for everything that I'm showing you right now. So you get 2 of these sheets of pre-die cut labels that you can use to stamp on. Both of the images in the stamp set fit on there, or the sentiments rather, all of the sentiments. Then you get 2 sheets of this, actually 3 sheets, no, 2 sheets, because this one I used already. 2 sheets of the pre-printed die cut fruits. You get 3 sheets of these really cool little laser cut layers. Actually 4 sheets, because there's 3 here and I cut 1, so 4 sheets. And those are just the die cut labels that I already told you about. There's also these really cute little bees. Hey Susan, these are only available in this kit too, and they're really cute. Look how cute those are. I didn't use any of them on any of my projects today. Oh, I should probably show you the note cards from my Teach Me Tuesday earlier, but they're on the other side of the room, so I'm not sure that I want to run over here. And then it also comes with the ribbon too. So you get everything that's kind of all coordinated, really pretty elements to this. So what I did, so last week I showed you, or not last week, last Tuesday, I showed you the pattern here. Hi, Judith. This was the black and white pattern. Again, you can use either side and you can leave it blank. You can leave it black. You can color in this side as well too. But I have been coloring to kind of ease some anxiety and just to play while I was watching TV or whatever. I've just been coloring. And this is that same piece of paper that I colored and made it really kind of a whole different look. So I will say that after I was loving it until I added the yellow. I'm not crazy about the yellow. I'm probably going to change it. I added in the black instead. So what's really cool about the blends, I used the Stampin' blends, and these were really fun because you can do a lot of shading. And with this paper, if you look at it, like it kind of shows you where to do the shading. So wherever it was dark, I used my dark, and then I would circle over and fix it with my light. So let me show you what I mean with that. Maybe I'll use a different sheet just because I'm tired of coloring that one. Let me just see if one of the other ones. Yeah, let's try this one. Let's just show you this for a second. So there's not as much on this one for shading, but there is. So if you look at the actual paper, you can see that there's darker elements in some spots. So what I do is I usually take my blends and I color the whole thing. I should probably use the other paper because it's easier for you guys to see. So let me just do this. I'm going to do this piece again. So you can see there's shading in here. So what I usually do is I color the whole thing in my light blends first, so my lighter color, and I would suggest that you kind of go just inside the lines for the leaf. Don't color right up to the edge because the blends do tend to bleed a little bit. So if you do right up to the edge, it might bleed outside. So I just do the whole thing in the light first, and then I go back with my dark blends, and now I'm gonna just kind of outline the vein of the leaf. And this I find so much fun and so relaxing. Like I said, I was doing it while I was sitting on the couch watching TV last night. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of shade wherever it shaded. So if it had some darker spots, I'm gonna add some darker spots. And you could leave it like that, but I like to kind of reduce the harshness. I don't know if you guys can see it. So can you tell like there's like some really harsh lines there? So I usually go back again with my light one. And I just do small circles and kind of concentrate where the dark and the light meet. Because that reduces that contrast a little bit and makes it look more shaded rather than just two different colors. So just did that. And there you can see, now I can go back in with the light or the dark again if I wanted to and add some more shading, but that's how I did the whole piece, and it was just really fun and relaxing. So I really love doing that, and that was what I did with this piece, and that's how I ended up with that. Now this is a very busy piece of paper, so, and like I said, I loved it up until I added the yellow. I'm not crazy about the yellow, so I think I'm going to trim down the piece, figure out what I'm going to do with the project, and then I'm going to go over the yellow parts with the black because I tested it here. And what I love about the blends is, unlike the Stampin' Write markers, which I love as well, those are great for when you want to stamp on a stamp or color right directly on a stamp and get a multicolor image when you stamp, or of course it's great for journaling as well. But you can't really mix colors together with those, and in case you're wondering what I'm talking about, these are Stampin' Write markers. So these are the difference. So these are water-based and these are alcohol-based. So when you try and mix two colors together with these, you're going to get like a muddy, dirty, just kind of a mess of a look. So it doesn't really blend well. That's why these are called Stampin' Blends. These, however, you can layer color on top of color for as much as you want, which is really cool. And because this is a much darker color than that yellow, when I color over it, it totally makes it black and not like a muddy, weird color because I'm mixing two colors together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually figure out how much of this paper I'm really going to use, because I don't want to color the whole thing in with the black and then not like use a tiny little piece, which is something I would normally do. But I'm going to go ahead and design the project first, and then I will change it if I decide I want to. You like the yellow better? I think the yellow looks okay, but yeah, it's hard. Yes, Susan, the alcohol markers do bleed through. You can't really tell on here as much because it's pattern paper, but you can see like there's some bleeding through. So you don't want to do, like I wouldn't want to color with blends directly on the front of my card because it's going to go through to the other side, particularly with white. So yeah, it's really, you want to make sure you have a layer underneath. All right, so I'm going to do a white base. And like I said, this is a really busy pattern, so I'm not going to use the whole piece on my card. I'm going to trim it down a little bit. And I actually think I'm just going to trim it down to a smaller, like, strip. So, whoops, this is upside down. It's a really pretty kit. And like I said, it's on the last chance list. So, it's while supplies last. So if you like it, you want to get it ASAP because it could disappear at any moment. But it's usually $70 and right now it's only $42. So it's a great deal. I'm going to do 2 by 5.5, I think. Oh, and you know what? I grabbed the part that's actually wet. I went downstairs and was coloring while I was waiting for my lunch. And so, I don't know if you can tell, see this part right here? It got wet because, of course, I put it in the one spot on the counter that was wet. And so, of course, I'm using that piece too. But that's all right. Nobody will know. You can't really tell now unless you really touch it. It just might not tape very well, so I'll have to be careful with that. So I'm thinking I'm going to just do a little strip of this like that. And then I wanted to, should I put... I think I'm going to do the coral. So I pulled the colors that I used for this right out of the paper that it came with. So it was, I used Calypso Coral because that's the blends I have. I'm actually not sure if it's terracotta tile in this or Calypso Coral. And then it's Old Olive, which is the blends I used. And then I think it's Crushed Curry for the yellow, but I didn't have Crushed Curry because we don't have a blends in Crushed Curry. So I used Mango Melody, the dark Mango Melody. And that was where I was kind of like, I don't know if I like that. I think I'm going to actually use the coral as the little piece here that I'm going to use as a grounding element. So I'm going to cut just like a 1-inch piece off of this and cut that to 5.5, which is the size of that card, which it's already at. Okay, and then my thought is I'm going to go ahead and layer this just to kind of give it a little bit of grounding like that. Okay. So that's what I'm thinking. I wonder, and I don't have, I'm wondering if my Stitch So Sweetly dies would actually layer with this piece, which would be another bonus. Let me just grab that. Let me grab those dies for a second. Stitch So Sweetly. I think, I'm not sure if these are still on back order, but they're carrying over to the new catalog, and I would highly recommend that you add them to your collection because I'm finding I use them a lot. They're really, really cute. So I was thinking that this one may layer with this one. Ooh, it does. Look at that. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that out of the way. I'm going to grab my Big Shot, which I have to unbury at the moment. It's kind of got crap all over it. Candles, random things on your desk, right? Anybody else have random crap on their desk? Because I do. All right, so it's funny because I'm kind of in cleaning mode because I've been moving from one place to another, and when I don't know what to do with something, I just kind of throw it in a new spot when I'm cleaning that other area, and now those candles somehow landed on my desk, but I haven't found a real home yet. Does anybody else do that? I just want to feel like something else is cleaned off, so then I just get rid of those random things and put them somewhere else, and then I have the problem to deal with later. Such is the story of my life right now. All right, so, see, cute little label, right? All right, so let me just pull this out. I might need that piece. And I'm going to move this out of the way again. Put that there. Ugh. I just dropped the thing on the floor. And here it is. All right, so I know I'm going to layer this on top of here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some adhesive. And I'll tape that down, layer those together, because I know I want to do that. Oops, come on. I'm just going to have a little bit showing. I just want a little bit of a grounding for that. Here we go. It looks like either I cut the Calypso too short or the other one too long. It looks like good. I cut the other one too long, so that's good. I can fix that when we put it down. All right, so then I'm thinking I'm going to do this, and I'm going to layer this on top of here. Okay, you see where I'm going? Now I'm thinking that I might want to change these to black, because I don't know, I just don't love the yellow. So let me just see. Let's change a little bit. But you can see I can go right over these yellow elements, and it doesn't like make it muddy or yucky. The good thing is, if I decide I don't like this black, I can actually just cut another piece off from the piece I colored already. So, like I said, if you like to color and you find that peaceful, this paper is awesome, because you could sit in front of the couch and color to your heart's content, watch TV, do whatever you want to do, and then when you're ready to craft, you have all these beautiful, perfectly colored little pieces of paper. All right, I don't know how I feel yet. It's not done yet. Maybe I'll leave it yellow, because I don't know. All right, so let me just do a little bit more, and then I can get a better idea if I like it yellow or black. Yellow is one of the colors in, and I'm not doing a very good job coloring right now because I have a camera in the way, but yellow is one of the colors in the paper. Yeah, I think I do like the black, honestly, but let's color a little bit more. How's everyone doing today? It's Thursday. That's good. I feel like I need a reminder of what day it is these days. I had a birthday this week, so we've had a kind of fun week. It felt like a little bit different, so that was fun. Didn't really do much, of course, but we did have margaritas, we did have cake, we did have tacos, so that was fun. And thank you for those of you that wished me happy birthday. There was a bunch of you. I tried to keep up as best as I could, but boy, my phone was going crazy all day long. It was a little bit of a nutty day. But yesterday, I took a nap, and that was like a birthday present to myself. Because I love to take naps, and I haven't been doing it in a long time. So I spoiled myself with a little afternoon nap. Here we go. You think the black is too dark? I kind of like it. I like the darkness. Yeah. Okay. I like, because I just think the yellow is too much, it makes it too busy, I feel like, but I might use the yellow too. Another one. This one I just feel like I want to do black. It makes the flowers and the little peaches or whatever the heck those things are pop a little bit. But that's the cool part about this. You can color any color you want. And honestly, you don't even have to use the same colors in the paper, which is what I did. You could completely use totally different colors, which would make it match whatever project you were working on. Almost done. Sorry, watching somebody color is like watching grass grow, I'm sure. But I figured, I literally finished coloring the yellow like right before I went live. And as I finished, I'm like, ugh, I don't know if I like the yellow. Yeah, see, I like that much better than that. I don't know, I just like the pop of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach this down. And it's a little wild. I don't know why. With the yellow, it just reminds me of like 70s decorating. Maybe it's because I feel like my whole life I've had 70s haunting me in the houses that I've lived in. Harvest Gold, and what was the green called? I forget. There was like a particular name for the green. Oops, I don't even know if I put that on straight, but whatever. All right, so then we're going to do this. Oh, you know what? I might have wanted to do, is this really stuck? I think it is really stuck. Yeah, it is. I wanted to do some of the ribbon, but maybe what I will do is I'll just tape it and then tie a bow and attach it. We'll do a little trick. I should have made a little bit more. I think I want to do that. I don't know. Avocado, thank you. Yes, that's what it was. You are correct. Or do I want to do it here? I don't know. Maybe I don't want to do the green. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's pick a sentiment first. I'm going to go ahead and grab this. I can always use thank you. So I'm going to use thank you kindly. And I'll just use my Memento Black to stamp that. I think I told you guys on Tuesday that my labels for my stamp, which I forgot to tell Stampin' Up! Yesterday when I was talking to them, they came in another language. I think it's Dutch, or I don't know, Dank. I feel like Dank is, I think that's thank you or something. I don't know, but it's not my language. I know that much. So I need to call Stampin' Up! On that to have them replace my labels. But in the meantime, I'm flying blind over here. I'm just going to use my grid paper to test. Okay, so I'm going to line this up like this. And cross my fingers. There we go. Beautiful. The ribbon does look like avocado cream. Yes, it does. All right, so it's actually Old Olive though. So if you're ever looking for a comparable color to avocado green, we now know that's Old Olive. All right, I'm gonna grab some dimensionals because y'all know I love me some dimensionals. I'll put those on there. And I'm going to attach that to the die cut with some dimensionals. Hi, Linda. All right, so attach that. And you know what I might do? I should have done it under there. Maybe do a little, we're just winging it here, ladies. Maybe do a little sprig of ribbon under my sentiment. I like to put texture on everything. Yeah, I kind of like that. All right, let me cut this here. Okay. And then I'll show you how I'll put that on. So yeah, that's kind of cool. All right, so I'm going to take this right in the middle here. And I'm going to add some adhesive to the card. And kind of stick that right into the adhesive. And then I think I'm probably going to pop this up too. Yes, it's adding a little bit of bulk, but I don't care. I like bulk. I usually have the 70-cent stamps on hand most of the time anyway, and that will usually take care of any extra bulk and cover the extra cost that there might be. So I'm gonna pop this baby up. All right, so I'm gonna put this, whoop, don't put it on upside down. That would be bad. All right, I'm gonna attach that like that. I am gonna trim this just a tiny bit, and I'll trim that just a tiny bit because it's a little frayed. Whoops, now I made it really frayed. There we go. Okay, so there we go. We're working on our little card here. What do you think? Looking good? I want some bling. Now I showed you it does have, oh, I could have used a little bit of this too. I wonder if I can stick any of this under here. I'm just layering on the layers here. It's my favorite. I love layering. That goes there. But I'm wondering, we need to cut it down a little bit more. Maybe here. Like that. And then I'm wondering, ugh, I put too many dimensionals on. I want to stick it under there. I don't think I can get it under there. All right, we're going to leave it, but I think that would have looked cute, but we're going to leave it because I don't want to mess with it at this point. I want some bling though, as I was saying. And I like these little bees, but I'm not sure. I kind of want some like rhinestones or something. Oh, but that's cute. What do you think? A little bee? Or should I do some like rhinestones? So, yeah, maybe I'll leave the bee because I like it because it's part of the suite. It is really cute. These bees are a little bit heavy, so you might want another little glue. Might want to use 2 glue dots. Okay. I put one there. One is there. We're going to go with the bee. Whoops. I lost both of them. Oh, stop. Okay. So we're going to stick a little bee here. Okay. And because I'm just in a more is more mood, I'm going to grab my Wink of Stella, little glitz. I'm going to put that on my little fruit here. Do you guys have a Wink of Stella pen? This is the best thing since sliced bread. I'm telling you. Just adds so much to a card. And it's so easy to do. It feels like you're painting your nails. That's what I love. Because I don't really paint my nails anymore. I like to have someone else do that. Although, honestly, I don't ever really paint my nails because it always makes them really weak. I like to paint my toes, though. Alright. Don't know why I got on that tangent, but that's what this reminds me of. Oh, this is the wet piece right here, so I'm not sure how that will attach. Oh, I have my Wink of Stella handy right next to me all the time because I love it. Okay. It dries quickly, you don't get a ton of glitter everywhere. Okay, there we go. Now I'll show you. I don't know if you guys can see. There it is. See a little bit of the glitz? Maybe? I lost it. Right there, you can see it. So there we go. I like it, and I'm wondering if I have some of the, because I feel like it still needs something. Let's see. I have these copper rhinestones, which match my bee. So I'm thinking I might do a few of those too. Just because I can. There. Actually, I might move that over here. Like that. There we go. Alright, I think that's good. What do you think? So, I liked it better. I definitely like it better with the black than this because it just looks a little more regal, I think, I guess is the word. But there's the before and after. So like I said, you can really change this paper a ton just by doing a little coloring, doing a little playing with it. I also have the note cards. Let me grab those really quick for you. I'll show you. Hang on. They're right here. So if you watched my Teach Me Tuesday from this week, I showed you how to do 4 quick little cards using the kit. This is pretty much just stuff from the kit. I didn't add anything else. I used the note cards and envelopes, and that was kind of the only thing I added in with this one. Otherwise, everything else came from the kit for these little 4 note cards. And of course, you could actually do the note cards. The note cards and envelopes we get, they have 20 envelopes and 20 cards in them. You could do a series with the black and white, and then maybe do a series with the colored pieces, and then you could maybe even do a series with just your own hand-colored pieces. So there's so much versatility with this set that I think if it's your cup of tea, you want to make sure you grab some because it's a great little starting point for crafty projects. And I love with the suites and the collections that we have, you don't really have to think too much. Everything, you know, everything works together. You know, you have what you need. You just kind of add a little bit of adhesive and some creativity, and you've got some finished projects that are really fun and simple. So there you go. There's our project for today. Thanks so much for joining me. I will be back on Tuesday for my Teach Me Tuesday, so be sure to subscribe to me over on the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, also at By the Shore Stamping. Or, of course, you can always click the sign up button at the top of my Facebook page. That will add you to my email list, and that will make sure you get all of my notifications for my Teach Me Tuesdays, my Facebook Lives, any online events that I'm doing as well. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you soon. Have a great day. Bye.